Do you believe in long-distance relationship? Naniniwala ka ba sa LDR? For me, depends on the person eh. Pero, does it work? I think it's a stupid thing to say that it doesn't kasi there are a lot of people that I know actually who was able to work things out through long-distance relationship. Now, if the question you are asking me is that, does LDR work? Of course it does. Kasi maraming tao at hindi naman marami, pero there are people that I know actually was able to make long-distance relationship work. Or means it's long-distance romance relationship. Ganon. Tsaka marami ding nagsasabi na ang LDR daw magwo-work yon basta may tiwala kayong tatlo sa isa't isa. LDR never works, sabi ni Ver. It may look like it's working, pero after a few years of LDR, trust me, it doesn't. Okay, sabi niya. Why? Because we are social people and we need constant physical interaction. Once your schedule piles up and you don't talk anymore, after a few weeks, months, puro ganon, sa breakup lang din ang ending. I've been there and di na ako babalik, sabi niya. Uy, masyadong hugot yun ah. Well, you have a point. Specifically, LDR doesn't work to people who has a different love language. Kasi nga, I don't know if you know this, but there are a lot of people who has different kind of love languages. These are the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Now, if nasa physical touch ka na love language, ibig sabihin na hindi mag-work ang long-distance relationship sa'yo. Kasi, kailangan mo ng tao hawakan. Physical, may mga ganun eh, may mga touchy talaga na tao and they feel love and they feel comfort when the person is there. Does it really work? Of course it does. Kasi may mga tao na actually, it works. Pero it takes a lot of effort. See, LDR is not impossible to work, but it's hell damn difficult. It's just like saying na posible bang akyatin ang Mount Everest? Of course it's possible. But not everybody has the capacity, has the skill, and has the patience, and has the endurance to climb Mount Everest and its summit. And there are a lot of people who failed. So same as true with long-distance relationship. Kasi nga, mahirap siyang gawin, best. I'm telling you, very difficult to do it because it takes a lot of time, effort, sacrifice. Isipin mo ang daming sakripisyo ang kailangan mong gawin for an LDR to work. Tito Darbs, do you believe in long-distance relationship? If you're gonna ask me, ako si Real Talk Darbs, it will not work for me. But that doesn't mean I don't believe in it. It's just that if you put me on that situation, most likely, it's very difficult and it will not work for me. Kasi ako yung taong gusto ko na yung taong mahal ko ay nandyan sa tabi ko at kasama ko. So, but that doesn't mean that most people are not able to do that or not most of the people are not able to actually be successful on it. Maraming mga pagkakataon na ang long-distance relationship, when you see people who's able to triumph it, isipin nyo pag kayo may nakita kayong friend nyo or mga kakilala nyo na long-distance relationship and you underestimated and you thought that relationship will not last and then somehow, I don't know, along the line, you're able to find out na kinasal na pala sila, parang 'di ba? Parang mas maniniwala ka pang may nanalo sa loto kaysa napagtagumpayan yung long distance relationship. It might work for some time, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be like that always. So, sige, ito. Sa lahat ng mga taong hindi naniniwala sa LDR, you might be asking, why is there specific people who still try to pursue long-distance relationship even if they think that it's very difficult, it doesn't work? Well, fact of the matter is, just like you can't choose your parents and you can't choose, what do you call this, your sisters, it's same as true with falling in love. Hindi mo kasi kayang piliin yung taong pag-iinlaban mo. And you will never be able to control a specific situation where palagi kayong magkasama. Kasi the thing is, when love hits and when love strikes, you might not have a plan to love someone that is far away, but sometimes you are in a situation where you two just click. Parang wala sa plano mong makipag-LDR, pero the thing is that when you met this person, I don't know, everything changes. Every belief that you have about long distance relationship, about loving someone that is very far away, already changed. Because what matters is the feeling that you have for that person. And what matters is actually, I don't know, the situation that you were having previously. So, that could be one of the reasons on why people still pursue LDR is because they long for that specific connection na hindi nila makita doon sa taong mga nakapaligid sa kanya. And that is the reason why there's a lot of people who yearns and be with someone that is far away with them is human nature. I mean, we ultimately want things that is scarce. Say for example, pag pupunta kayo sa Starbucks, tapos kakain kayo ng cake, yung cake na i-share nyo, parang mas masarap versus tig-iisa-isa kayong cake. I don't know if you've noticed this, but for sure, I think most of you are. Yung sinishare nyo na cake na konti lang, yung tamang sakto lang na matitikim-tikim nyo, parang ang sarap ng cake na yun versus the cake that is actually yung isa-isa kayo, parang mauumay ka, ganon. Like same as true with, I don't know, like yung sa chichirya, mas masarap yung humihingi ka lang kaysa sa yung may chichirya ka sa hawak sa kamay mo. So that is what human psychology does to us. We yearn for things that is not parang yung scarce, yung parang we know that it's easily parang mawawala or mauubos. And I don't know, there's like a brain thing that tells you that you would want to have this instead of someone that is already or readily available. Siguro both parties should be willing, understanding, and trusting. Kasi nga, part of the reason why an LDR doesn't work, tulad nga na sinabi niya, is that you tend to put your insecurities towards your partner that is far away. And this is a classic example of letting your present suffer the consequences of your past or the sins of your past. Porket dati niloko ka ng jowa mo or marami siyang ginawa, and then you automatically think that this current person that you are with right now is gonna do the same thing as before. So ito, tip sa lahat ng mga may jowa dyan or I don't know, never allow your present to suffer the consequences or the mistakes of the past. Kasi nga, everybody deserves a clean slate. So, I know that you're supposed to learn from your mistakes before, pero the thing is, kung naloko ka man or kung, I don't know, hindi kayo nagkatuluyan ng taong gusto mo before, it's unfair na you would automatically judge that person based on the experience that you had. Kasi nga, that's the reason why our relationship doesn't work in general. Kasi nga, yung insecurities mo from your previous relationship, you tend to actually put it on the current one. Yung current one mo na yun, I don't know, maybe he will do the same thing or not. But the thing is, you don't know. And just because of your judgment, just because of your insecurities, and just because you assume that this person is gonna do what your ex did to you, maybe because of how you say it to this person and maybe on how you reinforce yourself with this person, kaya niya ginawa. Kasi nga, all of the time, sinasabi mong nambababae siya, hindi naman siya nambababae. Pero palagi mong pinipilihan ng bababae siya, di ba mas maganda na lang mambabae siya? Mambabae siya, at least, di ba? Same. LDR kasi, mga best, is very difficult to work if two persons are incomplete. Never really would work actually. Kasi nga tulad ng sinabi ko there are a lot of things that is very difficult to, I don't know, very difficult to master, very difficult to make it work. Kasi konting insecurities nga lang, kung ang relationship nga mahirap paganahin kung magkasama na kayo araw-araw. Paano pa kaya pag long distance relationship? Okay, fine, Tito Darb, sige, gets ko na, fine. Long-distance relationship might actually work. Okay. So what if I'm already in that situation? What are your tips? Ano bang masasabi mo, Tito Darbs? Ano ba yung mga bagay na pwede mong sabihin sa akin for me and my long-distance relationship with this person will work? That's a very difficult thing to answer kasi hindi ko pa na-experience ang long-distance relationship. So I'm not able to tell you things that I don't have an experiences in. Pero these are one of the basic factors of a relationship would work, which you can also apply in long-distance relationship, such as communication. So, if you have an open communication, if you have a good communication with your partner, you go ahead and tell this situation to your partner na bakit ang sobra kang magbawal. Ano ka ba, Guardia Civil? Ganun. So we don't know. So that's one of the things that could also work, is that an open communication. Now I can tell you to trust the person, pero here's my advice, ha. Trust but validate. I-validate mo yung trust. Don't just put open trust. In general, not just in relationship, but in general, kasi somehow unchallenged trust tends to become something that is taken advantage of. So always when you trust, you have to validate it. Oh, ito ha, interesting. Sabi ni Dai, for almost 7 years, 7 freaking years, okay, I've never tried LDR because it's mahirap. To hype ka, Dai ha, kala ko 7 years ka. Ito, this is my advice. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina. LDR is something that is very difficult. Long distance relationship is something that is very difficult to make it work. Sometimes, and most of the time, it's impossible to make it succeed. Pero the thing is, we are already proven wrong by people who was able to actually find out that LDR does work. Now, the thing is, if you're able to make those kind of sacrifices to that specific person, you make sure that that person is worth it. Tita Darbs, paano ko ba malalaman na worth it yung tao na yon? Well, I don't know. Hindi ko alam because it's your own personal, experience on how you think that person is worth it. But in my definition of a person being worth it is that if that person is actually able to make you feel things that you were not able to feel with other people, a specific type of feeling, the same wavelength that you have, the specific type of emotion that you have towards each other is so powerful enough that you tend to actually make things or think of impossible things seems possible, like LDR. So now, that is not a guarantee that a relationship will work. But fact of the matter is, in order for you to find out something if it's gonna work or not, you have to try it first. You can never always judge the thing without even trying it. Kasi sabi mo, ikaw sa sarili mo, hindi sinubukan mo na hindi mag-work ang LDR. Pero hindi mo pa nasubukan mag-LDR. So, if you are in an LDR situation right now, okay, may long distance, may tao kang mahal na malayo sa'yo, the feeling of actually wanting to be with that person always, yung tipong masakit na gusto mo na siyang makasama, pero the fact of the matter is you're not able to because of the distance. I don't know, maybe because of the mission that you have in your life or the responsibilities that you have to fulfill to yourself, to your family, or I don't know, to someone that you owe. And that's the reason why there's a distance between the both of you. Fact of the matter is, it's worth a shot, I think. Now, if it didn't work, it's okay. That's life. At least you tried. At least you're able to find out that there are things that doesn't really just work right away. You do you. Bottom line. Regardless of what I may say about this long distance relationship, regardless of what your parents would say, or regardless of whoever person that is surrounding you would say, it doesn't matter. You do you. You do the things that makes you feel happy. Now, if being with this person makes you feel happy, fine. And if being with this person, being in this long distance relationship becomes so toxic, have the sense of worth enough to walk away from that situation. But the thing is, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you didn't actually try being with this person in the first place and you just thought that it's not gonna work right away just because others are telling me that it's not gonna work, then you already lost the chance of proving it to yourself. Alam mo yun? Even though the percentage of having an LDR is long na hindi talaga siya, it's not really gonna work. But fact of the matter is, still worth a shot. Specifically if this person is able to make you feel specific things you're not able to feel previously. The stance doesn't really matter if you love the person. And as long as you both have the commitment of one day seeing each other again, I don't know, you cling to that hope. Pero, ito do not allow yourself to get affected so much that your mission on being on that specific place, you're not able to do the things that you're supposed to actually do because of that long distance relationship. Then it's time to walk away kasi nga, it's not worth it. See, a right relationship is something that would put you to the next level, that would develop you and helps you to become a better version of yourself. Now, if that relationship, specifically an LDR, has a lot of toxicity and negativity versus the upside or the positivity, then by all means, what's the worst? What's what's the reason why you would keep it, right? I mean, just go ahead and remove that person from your life. Kasi nga, it's toxic. Hindi mo na nga siya kasama, ganun pa yung mangyayari. Isipin mo na lang, magkasama kayo, di ba? Tataya at tataya ka. Exactly. Not just in long-distance relationship, but in love in general. Yeah, you'll never really know if the person that you are beside you is really the person that you're supposed to be with. That's why love is very important and love is very special kasi hindi mo alam yung taong... It's very difficult to find. I mean, bottom line. It's very difficult to find a person that would make you feel differently than others. Now, if you're able to find that, then by all means, at least try, make mistakes. I don't know, cry over it. As long as you don't let yourself be destroyed along the process. By the way, I'll soon gonna be, I don't know, including this on my merchandise. RTD mug. What's good about this is, best, if ever, nakakalimutan mo na yung mga bagay-bagay na you deserve, you just drink this mug and then it will remind you. May sinabi yan. Self-worth since day one. Yun dapat ang tandaan mo. So yung LDR na yan, if ever it doesn't bring you value in general, puro pasakit na lang ang dinudulot sa'yo, by all means, walk away. Remember, you're worth it. And it's easy for you to walk away from things if you know your value, if you know your worth, and if you know what you bring to the table. You're never afraid to eat alone. Remember that. This vlog or this live is not supposed to convince you that you're supposed to believe in LDR. But this is actually telling you that sometimes people are actually willing to take sacrifices despite of the consequences because that's how powerful having a feeling for someone is, specifically love. That is how a human being is able to actually conquer or willing to face the challenges or insurmountable, what do you call this, challenges that may be in between you and the person that you love. And most of the time, that challenge is distance. Now, if ever, may mga pagkakataon man na hindi mag-work yung pagmamahal nyo sa isa't isa dahil sa long-distance relationship, may that situation will not stop you from actually truly believing that it's still worth to love someone as long as you were able to see your value in them and they were able to give you the things that you deserve. Ganon. Jan Balubar, I trust 100%, di din ako praning pero yung oras talaga kinakain ng trabaho. Kaya no pa din. Ganito kasi yan, Chen. If your reasoning is that you're not able to do LDR because you have too much work, that you don't have time for a relationship, well, basically, it's just a matter of priority. Alam mo yun, never, ever believe someone that they're busy, that's why they're not able to, I don't know, entertain you, give you time, and give you value. Kasi walang taong busy. They are just people who gives priority over you. So, I don't know how much understanding you are, but if you value yourself and... Kasi in a relationship, there's a responsibility. Hindi pwedeng jowa-jowa lang tapos putting yourself on the next level or you develop yourself. There is also a responsibility on it. And one of the responsibilities that you have is you have to allot time. Kasi nga, if you want a flower to grow, if you want a seed to bear trees, you don't just put the plant or the seed there, babaon mo tapos balik ka lang after, I don't know, 3 months? Of course not. If you want that specific seed or that specific tree or that specific flower to grow beautifully, you have to actually do your effort and time into growing that. Cultivate mo, I don't know, diligan mo. Pag naarawan, medyo payung-payungan mo konti. Tapos kausapin mo kasi di ba carbon dioxide pag kinakausap mo daw yung halaman, mas lalo siyang kasi you're giving him carbon dioxide. But fact of the matter is there's a responsibility whenever you want to make a relationship work. Not just necessarily in LDR, but in a relationship itself. So one of the things is that communication, prioritization. Hindi naman baka naman sobra-sobra naman yung paghihingi mo ng prioritization na every now and then, puro gusto mo ikaw lang prioritize. But somehow, there's supposed to be a specific time for the both of you. And you realize that, I mean, if you're not the priority anymore, I mean, if you really love yourself, again, if you know your value, self-worth since day one, kita ba? Wait lang. Yan, if self-worth since day one, kita ba? Yan. Self-worth since day one, I mean, you don't have to beg someone's attention, no? If they don't give you your priority, by all means, walk away. Kahit gaano pa kamahal yung tao na yun. Kasi that's the time that a person will only able to value you if you know how to value yourself first. Kasi if you don't see your own value, you're not gonna be able to receive value from anyone. Ganun yun. Never trust a naked person giving you clothes. So, if you don't love yourself and you give love, that's useless. I mean, I'm not gonna trust you if you don't love yourself and you love me. You have to love yourself first in order for you to give true love. So never trust a naked person giving you clothes, because that person needs that clothes more than you do. So why is this person giving me the clothes when he doesn't have any? Right? So I hope you get the point there. The thing is that if you think that being in a relationship is troublesome, then you have a wrong definition of relationship. Because a relationship is supposed to be something that you both would grow, and there's a lot of positive than negative. Now, if you think that being in a relationship gives you a lot of headaches, a lot of problems, a lot of toxicity, then you have a wrong definition of a relationship. Kasi nga, come on, real talk, masarap may tao kasama na would share your love, feeling, affection, heartaches, troubles, or anything that you experience. That's the reason why God itself said that we're supposed to be with someone. Right? Pero the thing is, that's where dun tayo nagkakaroon ng problema, is because us ourselves don't know to define what a right relationship is. Now, if you are in a relationship and you think that being with this someone gives me a lot of toxicity, gives me a lot of negative feelings, and then if that's your own definition of relationship, then you'd allow yourself to be in one. Then somehow it's your fault kasi mali ang definition mo ng relationship. A relationship is something that both of your partner is actually willing to put yourselves or each other to the next level. Naghihilahan kayo pataas. Now, if your definition of a relationship, may tiwala kayo sa isa't isa, you both trust each other, and they're letting you do things that you want to do. That's what a right relationship is. Now, if you have a wrong definition of relationship, it's a very restricting feeling. And that's a wrong relationship. You have a wrong definition of relationship. So, first, before you go into a relationship, you have to know how to define a right relationship is. So that, kung nasa relationship ka na nga, and your definition doesn't match your reality, then you know that it's time to walk away. That's the reason why most people nagpapakatanga sa isang pag-ibig, sa isang relasyon, sa isang bagay. It's because they themselves don't know that they are in a wrong place, in a wrong spot, in a wrong situation. So it all bottom line goes down to you. Bilang isang tao, you have to know that you're wrong. And see, if ever you think you know that you're in a wrong relationship and you're still there, then tanga ka na nun. Because you don't love yourself well enough to walk away. Kasi inaasa mo yung kaligayahan mo sa ibang tao. Part of the reason why most people don't walk away from a relationship, even if they know that they are with a wrong person in a wrong relationship, is because they are afraid of being alone. They're not able to walk away from the situation kasi they'd rather have a feeling of being with someone despite the fact that this person is actually not giving them value than having the feeling of being alone. That's why I'm always pushing that you have to learn how to be alone first, so that a relationship or a person will just be an option, not a necessity. So that's how things are supposed to be, bottom line. So, dami kong sinabi, pero real talk yun. Yes, that's it. I mean, bottom line is, do I believe in long-distance relationship? I believe in long-distance relationship, but do I think it works? For me, it doesn't really work, but who am I to tell you that it doesn't work for you? I don't know. Maybe there would be one specific situation, one specific person that would make you think and would make your belief tatapon mo na sa basurahan kasi this person is worth it. This person makes you feel the things that others didn't make you feel. And somehow, there will be one specific person you think that it's all worth the time, effort, and the sacrifices, and the consequences. How to find that person? I don't know. You'll just feel it. If ever you are in a long distance relationship right now, and if you're able to hold it through, I mean, I'm proud of you. Not everyone is able to have that kind of commitment and understanding and the patience to make a relationship work. Now, if you're actually making it work, you're someone special, or both of you are someone special. Now, if you're in a long distance relationship before and it didn't work, it's fine. At least you tried, and at least you know that somehow you know yourself. I mean, knowing that you don't work in LDR is already a good thing kasi that is self-awareness. And the more self-aware you are, the more you know what you want to do. And the more you know what you want to do, the more you are able to focus on the things that works for you. Hindi ka na magpapaligoy-ligoy pa, and you would go directly to the point. Now, the thing is that if ever there was one specific situation that LDR actually was able to do not good things to you, I don't know, individually, or I don't know, it hurts you so much that you wasted a lot of time, effort, it's okay. Kasi nga, you charge it to experience. And for sure, that experience made you a better person and better individual. And somehow, if you're able to do all those things to the wrong person, imagine if you do that sa taong para talaga sa'yo. So just keep the faith. Do not let the pain of the past affect the beautiful love of your future. Ganon. So, yun. I mean, that's all things that I wanted to tell you guys, and I hope you support. Maglalabas pa ako ng vlog this coming Friday about basta kalimutan ko. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I would really appreciate if you share this video, if you share this podcast, and hope you like the page as well, Real Talk Darbs. Follow me on IG, Instagram, and Facebook, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Okay? Thank you very much. This has been Real Talk Darbs, giving you real thoughts through real talk. Yalla, bye!